Look at how cool we look. If you zoom in at the front door, there's the three of us standing there.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Over his
I
shoulder.
was wondering whether the characters could get cars, because at the moment they run everywhere. Don't know.
There's just cars for the drive-by shootings.
Okay.
We figure, that everything's pretty speedy as far as getting missions complete.
Yeah.
So the idea there was, that's fast enough. So just for drive-bys will you see vehicles.
Let's get it done.
Yeah. Fair enough.
This is a great question. Hezzy W asks, why does it remind him of Tropico?
What's this Tropico? No idea.
I wonder what. I don't know. No one knows the answer to that question, mate.
I'm
Thank
ready.
you. People love the music as well. There's a lot of music love going out right now.
Yeah, well, that's good to hear. Yeah, because Heimamont's really good with picking their music for games. Like, people loved in the Tropico series, they just loved that background music. And some people said it got, it looped a little much, but even then, it was kind of funny. I went on Spotify, when we sent it out for reviews, I went on Spotify and I created a Caribbean music playlist.
Oh, right.
We're actually swapping that out for the game's music.
I play Tropico so much. Oh, Tropico. I love Tropico.
Okay, you want to hear a little inside baseball on Tropico's music?
Yep.
I also handle getting our ESRB ratings here in the States, sort of like your PEGI ratings.
All right.
And we have this long form you have to fill out that explains any references to alcohol, any references to drugs, sex, all that stuff has to be declared. We got ours rejected because we didn't catch that they say cerveza in one of the songs, which is, of course, Spanish for beer.
Oh, whoa.
They rejected our submission. They were like, you need to redo it because you didn't call out that there's a reference to alcohol. And I'm like, what are you talking about? It's all in Spanish. I have no idea. I'm like,
You've got to admire them for picking that up.
Oh, really? That's a talented ear to pick that out.
Yeah, that's very talented. You got to, yeah.
And I did reply like that, and I got, that's our job. We're always religious about the music. It's like, if you have to send me the lyrics sheet, send me the lyrics sheet. I don't want to go through that again.
Oh god, there are some terrible comments on the old YouTube. Someone wants to know, they've downloaded the game, but it's not available in their country yet. Can they have our
Let me
key?
fly at them.
No! You can't. God. Jeez, people.
That's our Facebook page almost all the time. Can I have a key? Can I have a key? It's not available in my country.
Do people
That
not...
rhymes.
Shall I move in yet, or shall I leave it?
Well, what I was going to do is... I was going to bring up... She's not up for a few more turns, but Anna has a smoke bomb.
Yeah,
So,
that sounds good.
My girl in the cocktail dress, I could throw the smoke bomb in the front doors and then we can rush in.
Sweet.
Ha! Another
Doc
patient.
spotted somebody. Ooh, someone's hiding behind the counter. Oh,
Very
Doc.
supple.
I need a drink.
You just gotta stand in there. That's why he's a deputy and not a sheriff.
Another good comment. Some guy said, super boring. When I want to read, I go to a reading facility. No action, no movement, no buy. A reading facility?
Is that also another word for library?
I think it might be in his country, but I mean, it's
Yeah, boy.
reading facility. Like,
Excuse me while I go to the listening facility. Is
God,
there a talking facility near you? Now I'm going to drive my kids nuts. I'm going to keep asking if they want to go to the reading facility instead of the library.
one of those dads are you? But,
Would that make Amazon a purchasing facility?
Yeah.
Alright, let's see.
Come on, use your magic. Hey.
someone's saying how it reminds them of Republic of the Revolution.
That one I haven't played.
Yeah, a lot of the character creation stuff reminds them of that, apparently.
I always like the the character creation that Haimamon does. Like you build a backstory to build the character instead of just roll the dice and hope for the best.
Yeah.
Here come the critics.
Told you he's a good combo.
Wow.
So have you guys actually breached the initial gates yet?
Yeah, well, just entered now in.
Yeah,
That's the hardest bit.
Oh,
My boy is taking a beating in the doorway.
he's not blocking it, is
you
he?
know the line of sight trick where you can see through windows and shoot from there.
Oh,
Let's get it done.
I missed everybody.
right, where can I go?
Now the smoke can reduce anybody's ranged fire by 20%, so it gives us a chance to get in the doorway and get some cover.
Sadly, that's all I can move. Can I get anyone?
Oh, it's Wolf. Yeah, he's slow in the beginning. He's one of those guys you want to, if you're going to move him around a lot, you want to unlock the upgrade perk that gives him extra movement points.
Oh no!
Is
Sorry
it
about
available on Mac? That's what someone's asking.
We announced that it will be coming out on Mac. We don't have the exact release date yet, but it should be, my understanding is this quarter it'll be coming out.
Okay. Excellent. He's going to play it at work.
Right.
What is it out for, actually?
PC and Xbox 360.
Have you only got plans? Have you got any plans to bring it to PS3?
Not that I know of yet. Heimamont's really not a PS3 developer yet, so I think they would probably bring it through a different studio if they do it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's always been the case because like Tropico never came to PS3. I imagine it's quite difficult to develop for PS3. Like PC and Xbox are quite similar systems, aren't they? Really?
Well, that's the thing. I mean, my
Aye.
understanding is like with PC, you know, you build it with the XNA toolkit, and you kind of just dump it out to 360 or vice versa. You clean up your art assets and control. Whereas PS3, you're writing from the ground up again. But now with new engines like Unity, you can pretty much make one version, dump it out, for lack of a better way to describe it, dump it out, to every platform. It's a couple button clicks, and then you've just got to make sure your art is your art and interface are tuned. But the core game is pretty much straight up to develop instead of starting from scratch.
On it.
Look at how cool we look. If you zoom in at the front door, there's the three of us standing there.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Over his shoulder.
Yeah. Righty-ho.
You should be able to swing it to the left of the front door. There's probably one or two deputies left. Oh, and he has a shotgun apparently.
Oh dear.
Yeah, there's a deputy and a sheriff left, and then when you get to the vault, we'll see more of them.
I remember we had like a really amazing plan to get out of that bank, and then we didn't realise that they all came from every single angle.
Yeah. Yeah.
So our amazing plan didn't work. That's all really.
Nope.
Is what they say? No plan survives its encounter with the enemy.
Yeah. People were saying that we're like the blind leading the blind, so...
Yeah, how amazing was this plan?
Oh, I thought it was pretty
It
elaborate.
was like, go through the back door, sorted, but... and the back was just covered in people, as was every other door.
Well, it's like the first time I played this one, I thought, oh, well, the vault, there's that door to the street right next to it. I'll just go out that way. Yeah, the problem is the escape card's in the front of the bank. So we fight off all these FBI agents, and we've got two guys left. And they're barely alive, and then we realize, oh, the escape vehicle's out front,
Cry wolf.
and there's still more cops out there.
So, have you completed these co-op missions yet, then?
Yeah.
Did you play with a developer to complete them?
I have not played with any sort of cheats or anything.
Mm-hmm.
I just played it a lot.
Aye.
Especially this one, like getting to the vault's not so hard. It's coming back that really sets you up for some pain.
I'm ready.
You're doing really well with what is her name? The Daredevil.
Meh.
She's delivering the beatdown. She's really good for raiding the. One good thing for her is have her go into the vault and grab everything because she's got the most distance.
Oh,
She's
right,
got the
yeah.
good points.
Yeah.
And then everybody just protects her on the way out. And if she can get to the car, then the mission's over.
Oh, sweet. Okay. Probably shouldn't have moved that earlier.
So it's worth mentioning it's out now, isn't it?
Ready,
in,
boss.
in EU. Came out last night, I believe, didn't it? Or was it tonight?
Digitally, it's out. If you've got Steam, it's available. So US, UK, Germany.
Oh, okay. Sweet. Assuming that's why people are in the chat room now, because they're actually giving multiplayer a go.
Yeah, or they pirated it. But we won't talk about it.
Oh.
It seems like the minute a game goes gold, people find a way to get to it.
How do you feel about piracy? How do you, as a PR man?
My thought is they weren't going to buy it anyways.
Yeah, that's a
And that's just my personal thought. You know, is that we were never going to get them to buy it. I don't buy the whole, well, if you put out a demo for it, I would have tried the demo and not bootleg the game. No, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You know, we put out demos, and it doesn't put a dent in anything.
There's people who will just pirate everything, no matter what.
Yeah, you know, I've seen that with music especially. I have friends who, any chance they get, I'm like, you don't even like that band.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, I just love to have 500 gigs of music. And I think you never to it even. It's like when I ripped my CDs a couple years ago. I mean, I have 400 CDs, and I converted them all. And then realized I wasn't going to listen to any of them.
Wow.
And I hit the drive. I put them on. I was just like, I want to hear these anymore. There was a reason they sat in binder.
We have a friend who does work at the site who he pirates games to try them out, but then buys them if he likes them. Because I suppose that's probably the best way of doing it. Like like buying a game's expensive. Games aren't cheap. Like it's not a cheap hobby to do. But like if you do like the game and go out and buy it, because otherwise you're just not really helping anyone. Like.
Yeah, I think it's, again, me personally, I think it's a rare occasion you're going to find someone like that.
Let's
Yeah,
get it
no, it's-
done.
It's just human nature, like, I've already got it on my hard drive, I'm already playing it. Why am I going to go through the shopping process to get it now?
Yeah.
It's not even like, I'm going to screw the man. It's just like, well, no, I've got the full game. I want to go over to Amazon and figure this out and click twice. And, you know.
It is
I
just too
suppose that's
easy,
the
isn't it?
beauty of Steam. The beauty of Steam is that you don't have to really do anything, and you get the game. I think it's
Yeah.
convenience that kind of makes it less likely that people will pirate it.
Yeah. Then, I mean, especially PC with Steam and all the other services, you're seeing, you know, the prices are being pushed way down. It's kind of hard, like with something like the Humble Bundle being out there.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of hard to say, well, I don't want to pay $6 for 5 games. What if I don't like them? It's like, oh, come on.
Yeah.
That is just not a defense.
Ready, boss.
It's like, you know, especially with mobile games, if I threw away 99 cents, I think, big deal. I threw away 99 cents. That falls out of my pocket during the day.
Big spender.
Pockets, apparently.
Yeah.
Gigantic.
Yeah, massive.
Fill them with change when I start the day and then measure how much falls out.
And then bounce around.
Yeah. Like Scrooge McDuck in my pile of money.
Takes you a very long time to pay for anything at the counter because you're paying
Yeah.
for change. Yeah.
Ah, applesauce.
Nice.
Nobody else there.
So how are you guys doing? Is it all going to plan?
It's going all right, I think. Yeah.
So far, so good. It's going to be once we get that gold.
Yeah.
Aye.
Right. Let's move. Let's see how far we can move up.
Doc's a pretty good mover when he's carrying just the revolvers.
Yeah. Where's this?
Try to up into a rifle or something, then he gets slower.
Where's this deputy hiding at?
I think my favourite character is Alfredo. I think is that you say it?
Alfredo.
Yeah, he's pretty good. I pretty much wiped out all of Finn's characters with that one guy. It felt pretty good.
Not for me.
Who's your favourite then, Finn? Out of all the characters you played, you played it quite a long time, haven't you? Now?
No, I don't know. I do like Wolf. But
In
he's
business.
a bit limited in the fact that he can't move very far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think for me, Spriggs or my boss at the time tends to be the most effective in battle. I don't really know. I think the rifles are pretty good.
Yeah.
I think the shotgun's pretty good.
It does depend on the mission, doesn't it? Really.
Yeah, because Wolf really got sort of because he doesn't act very often. Wolf got really sort of bogged down in the prison break mission,
Oh.
and he ended up dying because he
Yeah,
couldn't get
boss.
away from them fast enough.
He's very slow and deliberate.
He is.
Where is that deputy?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I can't
I
actually
bet
see
you
him.
he's in this back room. If you were staring straight at the vault door, to the right there's another
Oh,
room, and
yeah,
there's usually
yeah.
2 deputies that hide in there.